So, Joey, this is the 12th time that you've come back here after saying that you were going to make positive adjustments. I mean, we've talked about this 11 times now. So, what's the difference between the last time you were here?
Well, I just started a brand new podcast. Unlike my podcasts where I talked about medications like Celexa, this time I talk about being off medication.
Well, Joey, that's another thing. These podcasts that you're always going on about, every time we're here, you say that you're starting a new one and abandoning the last one. I mean, repeating the same act over and over, expecting a different outcome, is the textbook definition of insane. All these endeavors with this comedy career of yours, they not only feed your unhappiness, but more importantly, your bad decision making, which could be how you got hooked on wine and pills.
That friggin' Joey Focaccia, he's got meat sauce in his brain, gabagool. What he really needs is to open again for Sebastian over at the Wells Fargo Center.
Joey, have you ever heard the term schizophrenic?
Yeah, more like a fat slice of pepperoni. Now that's what I call a friggin' classic.
Mamma mia, Joey. So, Yam, all of your test results, they've been coming back negative, and you're really progressing through the program very well. I'm just really happy to see that you're doing a lot of positive improvements and adjustments in this program. I think I finally reached a point where I just got sick and tired of constantly getting drunk and talking to inanimate objects. Well, self-reflection and personal awareness are both incredibly useful tools for picking up the pieces of your life. One time I was playing in the attic and ended up at this weather station in the sky. Another time I fell in the couch cushions into this world of eternal nighttime. But the worst was when these cookies dragged me against my will into the pantry, and they stuffed me into a box where they put me in peppermint jail. Well, Yam, one of the most common responses as a coping mechanism to traumatic experiences is addiction. I would be gone for what felt like days at a time. And it's like when I returned home, my mom and dad didn't even know that I was gone. Well, you have certainly come a very long way, and I'm just very happy to see how well you are doing at this point. I've been looking into this group called Scientology. Could I tell you more about it? Why don't we just go ahead and we'll put a pin in that for next week. So, Bill, I understand that you are new to the program. First of all, welcome. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Well, I always wanted to play the drums. So ever since I got sober, I got this drum kit, and I've been trying to teach myself how to play. I want to start a band. Well, not only is music one of the most universal hobbies, Bill, but it's also a very positive outlet. People also tell me that I have like a serious attitude problem and that I'm very dismissive about it, but I always tell them, nuh-uh, why don't you shut up? Well, that's I mean, people never had to listen to that kind of crap back in the old days, you know? Imagine going to see a doctor in like the 1800s. Some creep with a fruity mustache and a white lab coat is all like, "Hey there, fella, you ever get toothaches? Well, try a bottle of this delicious scrum-diddly-umptious black tar heroin. Its ingredients are whiskey and heroin." Well, hopefully that will remain a part of history that won't tend to... Wait, hold that thought. Hey, what about you? Have you ever played in a band before? Well, as a matter of fact, I did. Years ago, I played in a band with my friends. Really? Oh, that's perfect. Hey, you and I could start a band together. I know. We'll call our band Metallica. Well, I think that might possibly have been taken already. Bill, it's very late. Is everything okay?
Hey Dirth, what's going on, man? What are you doing?
I was just gonna go to sleep.
Ah, man, really? Hey, did you know that they have a methadone clinic right across the street from the rehab center? How friggin' messed up is that?
Well, it's kind of like what George Carlin once said about prison. Living in close proximity to one is not only the most ideal, but one of the safest areas that you could live. I mean, what's an escaped convict going to do? Hang around?
I like you, man. You're funny. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna need a place to stay for a little while. Hello? Hello? Hey, what the hell, man? Are you still there?